After leaving the Newman family villa earlier, Carrie's bitterness grew heavier with every mile she put between herself and the home she once claimed with pride. Seeing the house from afar had been enough to stir her fury, but stepping foot inside was out of the question. The wolfhounds Cameron raised roamed the entrance, a constant reminder of the humiliation she suffered when they once chased and bit her. That trauma ensured she kept her distance, even while her resentment toward Cameron deepened into something poisonous and obsessive. Her thoughts spiraled as she considered how her parents had transferred the family's wealth into her younger brother Trenton's name. Since he was still in school, the business fell naturally into Cameron's hands to manage. In Carrie's mind, this arrangement was unforgivable. She believed she was entitled to everything: status, wealth, and obedience from those around her. The idea that Cameron, the sister she always looked down on, now stood at the top of the Newman family enraged her beyond reason. Frustrated and eager to reassert her dominance, she left the area and drove to Spring Blossoms, believing Cameron might be there. But she found no trace of her. The employees refused to engage with her, their coldness making Carrie feel even more insignificant. For a moment, she fantasized about destroying the shop just to satisfy the anger churning inside her. But she held herself back. She knew that once her rage cooled, she would want to return, and Cameron would show no mercy for the damage. Her next plan was to head to Walridge Manor, the domain of the powerful York family. She had no real strategy other than creating a scene, believing that disrupting Cameron's life in any small way might soothe her own bruised ego. But when she arrived, the villa's gate stood open, and the atmosphere buzzed with activity. It appeared that the York family was hosting someone important. Carrie's instinct was to seize the opportunity to slip in while the manor was welcoming guests and stir trouble inside. But she stopped herself, remembering something Mr. Lamb had mentioned about a mysterious figure possibly arriving in Wiltspoon. She wasn't certain if the news was true, but the open gates at Walridge Manor made her wonder if the visitor had indeed arrived. Trying to edge closer, she found her car halted at the entrance. The security guards recognized her immediately. Her previous outbursts had earned her a permanent place on Walridge Manor's blacklist. She was neither welcome nor tolerated. Even invoking her supposed connection to the York family through her brother in law got her nowhere. The guards remained unmoved, unaffected by her attempts to assert authority she no longer possessed. Worse yet, they reminded her that Cameron herself had ordered her permanent ban. Carrie's fury spiked, especially when they hinted at the wolfhounds Cameron kept, an intentional jab at the trauma that haunted her. Realizing she was out of her league and vulnerable on York property, she backed down and drove away, her anger simmering dangerously. At the base of the mountain, she lingered in uncertainty. No unfamiliar vehicles passed, and there was no sign of the mysterious visitor she hoped to identify. Feeling defeated, she contacted Mr. Lab to report what she had observed. His immediate suspicion was that the powerful outsider he had been trying to investigate was indeed within the York family. Rumors surrounding this individual were terrifying. Anyone who attempted to dig into his background never survived the investigation. Mr. Lab's frustration was visible even through the phone. Despite the York family appearing open and welcoming, their defenses were impenetrable. No information leaked out, and no outsider, especially someone like Carrie, could slip in unnoticed. Carrie admitted her failures, complaining that she could not get close to the manor because of Cameron's strict orders. The humiliation of being barred from a place she once believed she could enter freely stung her deeply. Desperate to regain even a shred of power, she begged Mr. Lamb to help her get revenge, even attempting to tempt him by suggesting Cameron's beauty and elegance. As the call ended, Carrie drove away, consumed by disappointment. She had always believed she was meant for greater status, destined to rise above everyone who wronged her. Yet, standing at the fringes of Witherspoon's elite circle, she felt smaller than ever, nothing more than an expendable pawn trapped between her own delusions and the brutal reality of her insignificance.